So it's Mental Health Awareness Month here in South Africa, and I'm putting together these short little mind wellness videos for you. Now, in the last video, you got to see that there are times during the day when you are thinking your own thoughts. But there are also times during the day when you're lost in thought, when you are operating on autopilot. In other words, you are being thought. Your mind is secreting thoughts. And research that came out of Harvard showed that this happens nearly half of the day. 47% of our day we spend on autopilot, lost in thought. Now, if we compare being lost in thought to being lost in a movie, then you get to see that there are times during the day when you're focused and you're operating and you're interacting. And then there are times during the day when you're lost in a movie. And those thoughts that come up from the subconscious mind, you have very little control over. And a lot of times, the movie that you're lost in is a horror movie, or a stressful movie, or a very sad movie, or an extremely anxious movie. Because as these thoughts enter your mind and exit your mind, they have an impact on your body, your physiology, how you feel. You experience these thoughts, which is why thoughts feel and seem so real. So all I'd like you to be aware of in this particular video is that when you're lost in thought, it's like being lost in a movie. And it's not good to be lost in the movie, and we don't even know it's happening because you can be focused, and without realizing it, a thought can just slip into your conscious awareness, just like that. It's imperceptible, so you go from being in the moment to being in the movie. And that's when you're out of control and you're having this emotional, physical response to the thoughts that are running through your mind. So in the last video, I said, just become aware of when you're thinking your thoughts and when your thoughts are thinking you. And now I'm going to ask you to be aware of when you are lost in thought, to consciously bring yourself back to the present moment. So you're not doing anything wrong when you're lost in thought and you're lost in the movie. That's what your mind is doing. It's secreting thoughts. Where you have the power is to bring yourself back to the moment, to the present moment. And how? By noticing you're lost in thought, and then bring yourself back, anchor back into the present moment by using your senses. So what you're smelling or what you're seeing, what you can taste. And a very powerful anchor is using your breath. So you realize, oh, I'm lost in thought. And very gently and very kindly, and I say kindly because there's nothing wrong in being lost in thought, bring yourself back to the present moment by bringing your awareness to your breath. You're out of the movie, and here, you're back in reality.